You'll take in your final breath today, Trunks. I will destroy you! Take this! Taste my blade! Get out of my sight! You cannot escape! Your glorious end! You should learn when to quit!
Well, there he is. Rosé Goku Black. If you guys watched my prediction video, I think last week at this point, I did think this guy was coming, and there he is. So here we have the rose-colored Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Rosé Goku Black is coming. His main ability heals and nullifies disadvantaged element factor for 30 counts, and draws his massive damage ultimate God Slicer Palm of Ashes. Okay. Purge all mortals with this terrifying new attack. So what stands out to me in these details, again, we don't have many details here, just the preliminary info that they give us during the previews. He nullifies disadvantage element factor for 30 counts. So I'm actually going to go and open something that I haven't looked at in quite a while, which, if I can find it, is this Broly. This Broly has a very similar sort of ability. He nullifies element factor for 10 timer counts for basically twice. And this part of this guy's ability was super powerful when he came out. And honestly, even today, it's still really good. So the fact that this guy can do this for 30 counts, I think is really, really huge. He also heals, but I don't know how. I mean, we don't know like how much he can heal for and stuff. So I don't know. This guy's looking really good. Obviously, they put a ton of effort into this. Like, look at this model. Look at that. The aura looks really, really good. The art looks really good. I don't know why these rocks are here. I think they should be just rose petals instead, but that's just me. Again, we don't have much to go off of, but I'm hoping that this guy is going to be a future buff. Now, obviously, he'll have the future tag, because all the other Goku Blacks have that tag. But I don't know if he'll actually be buffing future. I hope he does. Personally, I'm hoping for a future and a God Key buff, so he'll buff both tags. But we'll see. So that is Rosé Goku Black. Next, we also have this LF Vegeta. So what I thought they were going to do is I thought they were going to do a Rosé Goku Black, a Rage Trunks, and a new blue Vegeta. So I was kind of like 2/3 right, but I did not think that Vegeta would be the Legends Limited unit. I thought it was going to be Rosé because of the way they handled Super Vegito. I thought they were not scared to just, release the most hype unit as the legendary finish unit. But I am really, really thankful that this Rosé, I only like this and like this. I'm really thankful that this Rosé is not Legends Limited, because, come on, everyone wants this guy more than Vegeta, probably. So I guess they did us a favor, kind of, by putting this guy as the, the regular banner unit, and Vegeta as the legendary finish unit. So anyway, let's take a look at this Vegeta in action.
Laughing in a moment. This Super Saiyan blue form will be your undoing! No escape! Take this! You don't! Take this! Taste my blade! Final! You won't be laughing in a moment! Let's get down to it!
Alright, so that's pretty much what I expected to come from a blue Vegeta. But, I mean, that as a legendary finish is pretty cool. I didn't think they would do that. But here we have Legends Limited, Super Saiyan God SS Vegeta's coming, Super Saiyan Blue. Buffs allies God Key and Vegeta family damage every time you use a strike or blast arts. His ultimate God Burst Rush even inflicts no switching on activation. Check out the legendary finish, okay? So let's just start at the bottom. His ultimate God Burst Rush even inflicts no switching on activation. So what that tells me is I think that should be similar to how Gogeta, the blue Gogeta's ultimate works, not ultimate, special move works after you use the green card. he like locks you in for like a second or two, so that if you activate the special move, you can't switch out of it. So I think that's probably how this guy's going to work. I don't know. I don't think he'll activate the ultimate, and then you're going to be locked in for like a full 10 counts like Yellow Gohan or Red Vegeta does. I think that would be a little bit too much. But this is sort of the part that I feel can be really impactful, just for like the teams that he's on and the meta overall. He buffs allied God Ki and Vegeta family damage every time you use a strike or blast arts. Now, we don't know the details for this guy, so I'm just going off this preliminary information. If this guy has like card draw speed, what is going to happen with this? So I have up here, I have the God Ki tag pulled up, and notice we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Saiyan units. We have 6 Saiyan unit, 7 Saiyan unit, because Goku Black actually is counted in Legends as a Saiyan tag. So Rosé should have the Saiyan tag as well. He'll also be in God Ki, obviously, given the fact that he's in Super Saiyan Rosé. So, what I am thinking is you can actually go ahead and create a sort of mixture team of half God Ki stuff and then half Vegeta family stuff. Because what this guy lets you do now is he buffs both tags, so you can sort of mix the two teams together. I think this guy could work really well on a God Ki team now. Obviously, he would not be getting buffs from like, this guy, but this guy will buff him. So he might be a little bit weak in that regard, but I think it's fine if he's getting the buffs from this guy, because this guy still hits super hard, this blue transforming Vegeta. You could even run this GT Vegeta, maybe as a bench unit. He buffs Saiyans overall, so if you run a full Saiyan team, your whole team's going to be getting the buffs. Same thing with this Super Vegeta. You could even put him on the bench if you wanted to. I don't know, I think this guy is able to provide and open up a lot of options for the team building, but we'll have to see what obviously the rest of his kit does, but that's pretty much all we know. And just one last thing I do want to mention, that this guy could actually be seeing a lot more play once this guy's released, this Legend Limited Vegeta, because what I'm getting from basically the description here is that he'll be able to stack up buffs for his team, sort of like how this guy's able to stack up buffs for himself when he ever uses a strike card. So your whole team is getting buffed from this guy's strike and blast arts cards. Well, if you're able to switch into this guy, transform, do a lot of damage, and then switch out, this guy's going to be getting more value overall, because this guy, the way you want to use this guy in battles is you want to switch in with him, and then while he's transformed, do a ton of damage in 5 or 6 counts, and then switch out, because this guy, obviously his transformation lasts only for 30 counts, which is not a long time. So you want to utilize him as efficiently as possible. You don't want to be in there for a long time with this guy. So this Goku, I think, could potentially see a big spike in power from the release of this Legends Limited Vegeta, but we'll have to see. Again, this is the 26th at 1 a.m., so I believe the preview should be up by now, but I haven't checked yet. The banner should go live exactly 24 hours from this post. Tomorrow night, I will be uploading my breakdown as usual, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, short breakdown video. I decided to go ahead and do both of these at the same time, just go over everything at once to make it easier for you guys. You don't have to click on multiple videos, doesn't flood your inbox and stuff. So yeah, hopefully this was an enjoyable one, and I'll see you all tomorrow.